My video for October 23rd, 2019 is video number 3244. The title is 73 Years Completed, Looking Ahead. I waited until the evening to even write my blurb, which is unusual for me. My birthday is drawing to an end, and I spent a long time saying thank you to all those who took time to wish me well on my birthday. I also continued to reflect on my life to this point. Some of the things I consider now would have been impossible not that long ago. What is the role of God? For that matter, is there a God at all? Or are we all God? If God is truly all that is, then we are part of the divine. Does that mean there are no rules? Does anything go? Is there meaning? Yes, I have many questions that need answering. I'd like to look ahead to a time when peace on earth is more than just a dream. I'd like it to be the reality for all beings who choose truth and love. I do not think love can exist without truth, which means we have yet to experience pure love, since there is so much deception, so many lies infesting our culture. I know I'm not alone in longing for a better world. Quite a few of my friends sent me uplifting messages. Again, I say thank you. For the past several weeks, I have been going through 44 chapters of the Cassiopean experiment. And that's only the first part, I'm told. My friend sent me other parts 2 and 3 and 4, whatever. The people that wrote this thing it's actually channeled information. And it's Laura Knight, and I don't even know how to say the name. I don't even want to try it. It's a foreign name, obviously. These are very well-educated people, and they have produced this Cassiopean experiment material, and it's fascinating to say the least. In the most recent video, which I actually watched today, it's the only one that I've had time for today. I've been watching 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 a day, but with my birthday and all the thank yous that I was sending out, I didn't have time to do as much as I usually do. But the messenger that came through in the most recent thing that I read was, "We are you in the future." That's what the entities from the 7th dimension are saying. Now, I want you to understand again that that's the 7th dimension. Most of us are still in 3rd and 4th dimension. Maybe some of us are bordering on 5th dimensional reality, but I don't think we've arrived at. I think I haven't anyway. But I'm going to read you some of the things that are part of this thing that I just got today. Laura is asking the question, okay, how does that relate to them only being able to temporarily change their appearance? Is this because they control our awareness? In other words, they were just saying that these entities from higher dimensions can appear any way they choose to appear. As well, let me keep going on. They control our awareness. That's closer. Are you not yet aware that absolutely everything, we repeat, everything is an illusion? They say here that everything is an illusion. And on the other hand, they say there is consciousness and matter. Everything is an illusion, even this? Yes. Is God also an illusion? Yes. Illusion to whom? To those not on level 7. Your learning naturally dictates your experiences. Once you no longer require something, you naturally move beyond it. However, you retain it as a function of understanding. Am I also an illusion? And understanding is also an illusion? Back to my question, who created Lizzies as Lizzies? In other words, the lizard beings. Are illusion? Everything is real. Therefore, illusion is reality. If everything is an illusion, from what does this illusion spring, and into what space does it spring? Your consciousness. Where did this consciousness originate? Consciousness is the absolute, the center point. In other words, consciousness is the creator. Now, earlier this evening, I attended music night, which I do every Monday night here in the apartments. And my friend, who I've known for 25 or 30 years and used to be the leader of the music ministry in the church that I went to for a long time, she put on a program tonight because she's had some health challenges, and she's moving to an area where the clinic that she's been going to treat her ailments is she has to move from the area where she is. So she gave a special program tonight. She's a very talented musician, and it was the biggest group I've ever seen, and over going on 2.5 years in this building. I mean, it had 2 or 3 times more people than usual, and it was very, very nice. And she has come to the place with all of her challenges that she now identifies herself as an atheist. Now, bear in mind, she was the music minister of the church that I attended for a long time. And she's now to the place where she doesn't believe there is a God. And I had a long conversation with her recently where I said, well, I'm an agnostic now. I still can't say I'm an atheist. But my idea of God is within and without, both part of me and yet beyond me. Well, that's perhaps not true, but if it's not true, then to me, my life has no meaning. My life is no longer have a purpose. So I have to redefine myself. I have to look ahead. How am I going to handle some of these things that I'm learning right now and dabbling in things that create a lot of confusion based on past beliefs? And I know I'm not the only one that's going through these challenges. We are all being challenged to look at our reality. And I hate the idea, but take responsibility for the dark side as well as the good things. Well, if the dark side runs everything and it's all in ignorance, and the illusion too is the reality is the illusion and it's all ignorance, that's not I can't rest in that. I have to explore that further. Now, my friend that sent me the Cassiopean materials, did I mention that already? I thought it, but I might not have said it, sent me more parts, but I've already started exploring more parts. I only finished the 44th chapter yesterday, and I did 42, 43 and 44 probably. And today I watched, again, one that was beyond the finish of the first part 1. So folks, I'm trying to look ahead. And many of us are being challenged in our concepts of what reality is. And I'm hoping and I'm praying. Who am I praying to if there is no God? I'm hoping and I'm praying that somehow I and all those with good hearts can be uplifted and find peace. Thank you, folks, for listening, and namaste.